Hey guys, welcome back to Gardening with Maya. Today I'm going to be planting strawberry plants from two different companies to see how they compare and grow in my garden. The first company that I'm growing strawberries from is from My Flowers and Berries. It's an Etsy shop. So the first thing I noticed was the plants were packaged really well compared to the other company. It was wrapped in black plastic and newspaper. The newspaper was slightly damp, and there was greenery on the strawberry roots. And for a beginner, they looked really well. They looked healthy. So for each hole that I'm going to be placing the strawberry roots in, I placed Berry Tone Fertilizer. I'm not sure if it's necessary, but as a beginner, I'm trying to get the best harvest that I can. And it says it's good for berries, so I decided to try it out. I spaced each hole about 15 inches apart to give them enough space to grow. So the reason why I have strawberries from two different companies, I ordered from the other company first and noticed they were taking a bit long to deliver what I ordered. And I know it was a busy season, so you expect delivery times to be a little bit longer. But I just started to get like an uneasy feeling. So I decided to go on Etsy and, order some more. So what I ordered was the strawberries. I ordered a sorrel seeds rather, and some Yukon Gold potatoes. So I just went to Etsy and ordered the same thing. So the communication from Etsy was top notch. The communication from the other company wasn't even there. I reached out to the other company just to find out what's going on with my package. They didn't get back to me. So I felt better about ordering from Etsy, so at least I know I will get something instead of nothing. Lo and behold, they both get delivered the same day. So I decided, okay, well, I'll just plant both of them and see what happens. So here we are. You'll get to see the other company's strawberries. You'll also hopefully get to compare another set of plants from that company, but so far I'm preferring the Etsy company over this other website. So I didn't use any major tools to plant the strawberry. I just used my little mini shovel to dig a hole. I placed the strawberry roots in. I didn't cover the crown because the crown, from my research, is not supposed to be covered. So I made sure to not cover the crown, and I packed them in not too tightly, but just so that they're secure. So as you can see, I'm finishing up putting these roots into my raised beds. Very peaceful process. And in case you were wondering, I got all this soil from a local landscaping company. about 15 minutes away from where I live. They sell their own garden blend, and they also deliver. So I was able to have them deliver to my house, and they were able to fill my beds. I added some worm casting and a little bit more perlite and fertilizer. I didn't need to, but I just chose to because I have all those extra supplies at my house anyway. And I mixed it in for each bed. And it worked out more cost effective than if I had went to Home Depot or Lowe's and bought bags of soil to fill up these beds. So just a little extra information in case you're curious. So I'm getting ready to put the last root in. It came with 7 roots from this company. And these were Everbearing, Seascape Everbearing Strawberry. Alright, so I measured out my spacing for each root, and now I'm just digging out holes to place the roots in. I'm placing the Berry Tone Fertilizer into each hole, just like how I did with the other side. And as you can see, this company packaged their strawberry roots way different. And another thing that I would like to note is that I ordered these plants back in March, late March, and the Etsy companies put in the notes that the strawberry roots should be planted immediately or within 5 to 7 days. Now, my raised beds were not complete in that time, so they were just in the bottom of my fridge, and I was just hoping for the best that, I didn't mess them up. So both of these companies' strawberry roots were in the bottom of my fridge for about a week and a half. So the first thing I noticed with this company is the way they packaged their strawberry roots was completely different from the other company. The other company made sure that the roots weren't exposed to anything. This company was a clear plastic bag. There was soil on the roots, but they didn't look as healthy as the other companies. Now, again, I'm a beginner, so I figured maybe even though they don't look like the other company, maybe they'll still produce something, so I'm not going to count them out. So this company came with 10 of the roots. I believe these are Ozark giant strawberries. So I planted each one into the holes, but I'm not gonna lie, they did not look as healthy as the other ones, as the other companies' strawberries, so I'm literally just hoping for the best. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on their progress. the whole time I'm planting them, I was just thinking, I really hope that these progress, because they really did not meet my expectations. And as a beginner, if this was the only plant that I saw, it doesn't look good. So to have something to compare it to, it really shows me that they don't look the best. But again, I'm not going to count them out. I'm just going to hope and see after a couple weeks what they do. They might surprise me. So at this point, I'm just finishing up planting these strawberries. And I want to thank you guys for joining in and watching my video. If you have any comments, you can leave them down below. And be sure to come back and check for updates to see how these strawberries compare and grow over the next few weeks. Again, just leave a comment down below and let me know if you have any tips for me. Okay, bye.